Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host Lipstickpaddy, and today we're looking at Set a Watch, Forsaken Isles and Doomed Run. Now, I'm minimum backing this as I'm trying to balance the books at the minute because of Stone Saga. Still researching that enigma of a board game. It's very, very ambitious and almost like a next generation board game, but I'm getting to the nitty gritty to do my final thoughts on it, Stone Saga, but it's looking like a safe minimum pledge at least. And anyway, we've set a watch here. I want to get the big pledge at the end, so I'm going in for $1 and I'll put the big pledge in the pledge manager, which is the way I like to roll, because that way you can kind of pay shipping and get expectations, and so you just nail it with one payment. It's my strategy. Anyway, minimum pledge is $3 going in here. That's what they want. So what is Set a Watch? It's like a mini RPG where you're going to bed at night, and some people are watching the camp, and as you're watching the camp, a massive array of enemies are going to come past you on the road, and you've got to take them out. Well, we've got a campaign, finally we have a campaign, and this is really interesting. We're getting new characters as well coming through here. And if, like me, you didn't pick up the original Kickstarter, or the second Kickstarter passed you by without noticing due to me being on holiday, I think, this is a fantastic time to come in, especially as they have got a big box edition as well. And if you come in with the all, you're going to get every box from the previous Kickstarters with full stretch goals applied to them, which is fabulous. It really is. Now, it's a nice small box, actually, travel size, 60 to 90 minute cooperative adventure puzzle, 1 to 4 players, and this is a standalone expansion. And what's nice about this is the amount of characters you've got through the expansions. Now you got, I think it's around about 16. I'm not sure the exact number, but yeah, the expansions, they're all fully compatible with each other. The creatures, locations, characters, all can be mixed and matched together in any game in the series that you're doing, which is delicious. So there is a big box solution. I will jump into an update to show you that later, but it is really cool what they're doing here. And even the big box is going to include the playmat, which is part of the all-in. Yeah, so in the campaign you will play through 7 realms, attempting to stop the mysterious cult behind resurrecting the unhallowed. These are all the monsters that you've been trying to slay through the Set a Watch thing. Now, Set a Watch is really a hidden gem on Kickstarter, and many people ignore it, because it is like you look at it, it's like a small box. I come to Kickstarter for these big projects, and this one's like a little project, but I think at the minute it's a big project. Yep, Set a Watch is atmospheric, engaging, and when it comes to a small enough box that I'm tempted to shove it in my bag pretty much wherever I'm going out to meet my friends. So yeah, fantastic travel size box. I love it. As you probably noticed this year on Kickstarter, I'm really enjoying these travel size boxes as I'm kind of getting because I'm going back to Ireland for summer holiday this year, and it's going to be nice to pack up some boxes. And if I got this Kickstarter then, I'm not going to get it because it's coming out April next year. So whenever I go back to Europe in the future after this year, I will definitely put this in my bag as a travel box so I can play it over the pond, as it were. Anyhow, the first time I actually heard it was Scott Alden. It was at a BGG, they at Gen Con. It was a few years back now when they used to do a live event there where they'd invite board games from Gen Con to the live stream, they could talk about their games that they're showing. And it was when they were doing their live show and they didn't have a guest on, they would just bring some of the crew in on the camera to have a bit of a chat. And Scott here, he's going, I recently got this game. Set a Watch was on Kickstarter, pretty much a hidden gem, as he's saying. It was a hidden gem, and he was loving it, absolutely loving it. And it was like the first buzz I'd heard about Set a Watch, and many people didn't really know about it. So it got my radar then. And when I've been looking at it, I really thought this is going to end up being a big box, I think, is where I thought it was going. And hey presto, it's big box this campaign. If you don't have a game like fighting monsters with classic fantasy tropes, this game is... Hey, why don't you just say, just get it? It's a really good game. Like, it's fantastic, Yes. So it's coming in a big magnetic box that's portable, yes. Solo play, fantastic, and it plays well at all play accounts. Now, some of the content for Set a Watch has been really hard to get. The retail box doesn't really satisfy much if you're after some of the rare stuff, but all the stuff that you want is in this all-in, don't you worry. Cloth mat, metal coins, other deluxe components will not enter regular distribution. That's a no. And if you get a bundle, i.e. the all-in, you will get deeper discounts. The $3 access to the Pledge Manager will also give you the prices that are on this Kickstarter, so don't expect the prices to increase, which is great to see. Now, the Forsaken Isles is giving you 30 creature cards, so a lot of enemy types, and the fact you can mix and match these from all of the Kickstarters is phenomenal. Now, the 20 ability cards here are basically 5 ability cards, aren't they, for each of the players. I'm not a fan of the art on the cards all being the same. That's kind of my only bugbear with Set a Watch, is that the art doesn't go that far. But at least they have the item cards are for different items and stuff, and now we've got like an uber collection of items through each of the Kickstarters. I do like the dice though that you're getting for each class and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Class dice. And this has these location tiles because of partly of this campaign and all this good stuff. But the interesting characters here then, the druid, which can turn into different animals, corsair, sorceress, lovely, and earth golem. That's quite an interesting character to play, isn't it? Right, let's go to Doomed Run then. This is just giving you a epic ton of enemies, 50 cards, 8 unhallowed cards, which are potentially bosses, really difficult ones to come. It says 35 ability cards. Are you confusing me? Ability cards, 35. Are these to amplify the classes, the previous classes? I'm not actually too sure about that. There's quite a bit of mystery here. I'm just coming here telling you why I think I'm backing it at the minute. Nightbard Royal. They all sound like good classes anyway, and you can play it in many different. You can replay it with many different whatnots, And as you play the campaign anyway, you're going to be totting up a score at the end to see how well you did in the campaign, and you can maybe replay it again with a different class. Alright. I do like you can have all these dice sets though, if you get everything right. More locations though, this is going to be great. Nice to get side quests in this box as well. Mythic items, delicious. And this is good as well, because you're going to be getting these dividers for the box that you get in the all-in. So having dividers for each of the classes is going to be great, because you're just going to be able to go to divider, pull out the ability cards, and we're ready to go. And going to be a card dividers for each of the creatures and locations, so lovely. To note, the Doomed Run box will hold all the content from the first Kickstarter, second Kickstarter, and the expansion stuff here, and it will also be Sleevers, don't worry, we have you covered. And the mat will stay in the box as well. It has been blowing up for a little indie Kickstarter. It has. It's doing daily unlocks as well. The merchant got unlocked, which was a bit of a social unlock, which is great. And yeah, some unique creatures, locations, items. This is all just buffing out the decks, which is lovely. Still got some reveals to go, which is great. And here's the merchant. Yes. Alright, Cult to the New. I think if you're coming in from new, like myself, you don't really want any of these. You want the all-in, don't you? Cloth play mat, metal coins in a pouch. Delicious. And, yeah, it looks fantastic. So here's the cloth play mat. It's going to roll out and sits alongside the camp board to represent the creature line. Yes. Looks nice. The coins in the pouch. Coins. Pouch is just for storage. Alright, so choose an adventurer to rest. They will refresh a card, earn coin by taking camp actions like chopping firewood or scouting ahead. There's going to be a merchant phase, yeah. You're going to be spending coins at the merchant. Love the fact there's a shop. Are you kidding me? I love shops in games. The fact that you can go shopping is wonderful. So all this is basically to assist you on it. You can see sometimes it's potions, sometimes it's armor, sometimes it's weapons, etc. All going to be lovely. Watch phase though. Reveal creatures based on your campfire's light. This is all about how if you put more wood in the campfire, your light will spread further, so you'll see enemies in the distance, so you can kind of strategize for that by potentially saving consumables for the harder enemies, etc. Reveal creatures based on your light, then spend dice to direct attacking creatures. Lovely. It says the dice, though, can be placed on your board to activate your adventure abilities. And, yeah, if there's any enemies that are left and didn't get destroyed, you will be getting damage. Oh, no. This is good. At the end of each watch phase, reveal the next location and adjust the firewood. Reroll all of your dice and prepare for the next round. So this is a little bit of the campaign as you're travelling forward and putting your campfire up in between the runs that you're doing. Now Forsaken Isles. Yeah, this is all part of what we're getting, isn't it? Classes, a new Doom mechanic. This is the new thing. Yeah, Doom is basically going to be a counter, and it will push out an unhallowed. This is the new campfire with the Doom tokens on it. It does also say there's going to be a new gain intel action on the equip camp page. So gain intel, equip stuff, all interesting stuff that's happening here. It's kind of they're polishing the game off to its final, aren't they? And there's going to be a hunt for the Kraken mode as well, which is going to be good. Yeah, in this mode you swap out the Unhallowed deck for a pre-built deck of Kraken cards and a specific final location. This is very good. It says this mode effectively cuts your gameplay time in half, so it's a great way to enjoy set a match when you're crunched for time. So the Doom run is the big box storage solution. It has a replayable campaign. You must own the other content though. More enemies, more items, more abilities. Lots of playthroughs. I mean, it does look really fun. Just bashing people. Combat. Next enemy, please. Line them up. Please. Thank you very much. Not bad prices, actually. Mexico's in Zone 4, which is all in 32, which is under my $50 price point. Now, before I go, let's go and look at the updates, because they talk about the storage box, and that's where it's really interesting. Here we go. So, update 2, and yeah, it's going to be tiered. So basically it says the 3 standalone games, i.e. the campaigns, are going to fit in. The boxes will just fit in. You're going to have the top section then for all the classes, as you can see here. Yeah, 25 character classes in total. Wow. If you get the all in, that's going to be epic, isn't it? I love that selection. And there's going to be a bottom well for creature and locations. So that's all we've got, really, is these kind of renders. This is going to be really interesting to see how it is, and it's definitely worth going on a minimum pledge just to kind of watch how this unfolds. And yeah, I'm really excited. Really excited about getting this game. It's a fantastic travel game. I think it would be, it's like a really nice, simple game. And if you've just played a big, epic Kickstarter game one week, and then you've had a hard week the next week, you just want something easy. Yeah, this looks like a really good game for that kind of, yeah, my brain is burned, I just want to play something simple and dice rolling, and yeah, I think Set Watch is going to be perfect for that. That kind of downtime of gaming where you're kind of half-arsed about playing and you just want to play something less complex. A kind of a cleanser of the mind, if you like. So yeah, Set a Watch. I think it's definitely worth a look. This is the perfect time to come in because of the box from the Doomed Run. You get all of the previous Kickstarters with all of their stretch goals. You get it in the box, which holds the mat as well and the coins. And it's a really good shipping prices, and I think it's going to be great. They've confirmed the minimum pledge will keep the price the same. They're doing some really cool stuff here. There's still some daily unlocks to uncover as the game goes through, and it really is the hidden gem that Scott Alden talked about years ago at Gen Con. And as you can get the all-in now, do not miss this. If you have any interest in this game, this is a chance that you are not going to get again. This is almost looking like it's the final Kickstarter for Set a Watch, and for me, this is from the golden era of Kickstarter, and one worthy of anyone's collection if they really want to have iconic Kickstarters, because this has had Kickstarter after Kickstarter after Kickstarter, and finally we've got the cherry on the cake, which is the box. And yeah, it's been a fantastic success story, and now we've got like a campaign. So I mean, it just looks absolutely fantastic. It says the final expansion, so here it is, peeps. It's the all-in, absolutely amazing Set a Watch. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Did you back the other Kickstarters Set a Watch? Let me know what you think of the game. That'd be great. And leave any comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up to help the video, of course, and think about subscribing to learn about hidden gems, Kickstarters, controversial Kickstarters that are massive, like Stone Saga, and all that good stuff. And I will have my Stone Saga final thoughts, before the 72-hour window will probably drop, because I'm still learning about that game. There's so many videos to watch from the devs to catch up on. It's insane. So yeah, I'm going to be backing, it looks like, Set a Watch Perfect Travel Game, looking stellar, and Stonewatch Saga this month, which is just an epic next generation board game. Oh, actually feels like a good time, February, doesn't it? And then lead into March is when the Gloomhaven miniatures gets crowdfunded. I can't wait for that. Anyway, peeps, thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.